Notes from the Upper West Side, a novel by Dan Wrench.
Chapter 117, Pud Jones and the Science Aficionado. So me and Bobby reached what turned out to be a very temporary understanding about the normal male curiosity. Bang fumed in his corner and didn't say anything. He was biding his time, waiting for an opportunity to embarrass me in front of chicks. But he seemed harmless at the moment, so the three of us unboxed the pizzas and unbagged the Cokes. Right after we got the pizza boxes open, Fonda walked in. You remember Fonda, the coif and blouse babe from the front room who rang up cigars for the D-list celeb while I was browsing the front room wares? Turns out the shop had just closed to street traffic and she'd changed somewhere out of her working in retail clothes into yoga pants so clingy it made the hairs on my scrotum scramble to their feet. And she was chiseled. The muscles in her arms were so ripped I could taste the sweat on her triceps. She was wearing this kind of man shirt that was just off her shoulders and gathered in a knot under her rack. It should have been loose, but the silhouette of her nipples managed to push through anyway. If Fern had looked like that, I'd have boned her ass in Puerto Rico 3 weeks ago, I thought. Around her neck, Fonda was wearing this collar. Yeah, it looked like it was made of thin rings colored different earth tones and stacked on top of each other. They stretched from her collarbone to just under her jaw. Had to be uncomfortable. I couldn't take my eyes off it. She saw me staring at her and grinned just a little and blushed and looked away for a second, then looked back at me with what seemed like determination and kept grinning. "I'm Fonda," she said. I think I said my name. She giggled.
So a minute ago you said it's been documented that all men are, what did you say, curious about the taste of dick?
Fonda said with this salty grin. What did I just walk in on? Paul thinks all men want to bite Rambo, Bang said. Ooh, she said. Rambo. She scooped up a slice of pizza. I hope the conversation is near the beginning. She shoveled the slice into her open maw and looked right at me over the crust.
Hello?
Whispers waved his big paw in my face.
The documentation you were talking about, where is it?
He asked.
I mean, can I find it on the internet?
He wiped a greasy hand on his pants like he was getting ready to go into the next room, the so-called office, and type something at the keyboard just to prove me wrong. It makes me edgy when somebody tries to prove me wrong. I'm like, I know I'm right? But for some reason, the evidence might not be at hand the way I want it to be when I need it to prove a point. And it would suck if everyone, Bang and Whispers, and especially Fonda with the silhouette nipples and chiseled bod, thought I was wrong just because of some glitch in the search engine. You know how that happens? You type in suede trousers and it keeps taking you to the homepage of some band in Portland.
What magazine did you say it was in?
Whispers asked. He didn't even bother going to the other room. Just pulled up the browser on the computer we were using to print labels. Science Aficionado, I said. Sounds made up, Bang said. Fonda giggled. What is a science aficionado? Someone who orders Red Dwarf with a side of dark matter? Bang honk laughed. That's a science connoisseur. And would you like to try our vegan hemoglobin, sir? That comes in a neutrino sauté, Fonda continued. The three of them laughed like a pack of wild bastards, and it occurred to me that Fonda was something of a cunt. But cunt or not, I wanted her to be thinking about my cock, not cracking lame to make me look stupid.
Can't seem to find any Science Aficionado magazine,
Whispers said. That's because it's made up, Bang said. Did you spell it right? It's A-F.
I know how to spell aficionado.
He typed a few more times. Nothing. Must be a glitch in the search engine, I said.
Uh-huh. The internet always breaks when you're looking up non-porn.
It was unfair that he thought it couldn't be an internet snafu. Those happen! But yeah, I made it up. Look, it's been documented all over the place. I'm supposed to remember each and every source? What am I, a footnote?
Well, I guess if it's documented somewhere, then maybe it's subconscious, Whisper said.
So you're saying you're curious about the taste of dick?
Bang said.
Not saying that. Saying it could be some subconscious flakiness that's documented someplace. Right, producer?
What is your name again?
Fonda asked. I pretended she was talking to her invisible friend. Well, I'm pretty sure I read it on the Science Aficionado website, but I knew it was documented long before I saw it there.
How'd you know?
It's one of those things you learn in college. Bobby laughed, that nasty laugh that says you've just become his personal show clown.
Ha ha ha,
he said, and clapped his hands slowly.
Mystery solved.
Why do you think fraternities are Greek?
Bang asked with a stupid Groucho Marx affectation while twiddling a cigar he found lying on the tabletop. Fonda laughed. Again.
I know where it's documented,
Bobby said.
It's documented on some New Yorkman blog. Here's what happens. A delicate fellow with a boyfriend named Pud Jones is living in the West Village and goes to Starbucks with his laptop. He decides today's post is going to be how all guys are curious about the taste of Pud Jones. And even though he has no research except the catalog of his own sex fantasies, he uploads his proclamentos to be read by thousands of weirdly credulous readers who think they're getting the latest word in scientific progress, including,
he pointed at me with both hands as if to say, ta-da,
the producer.
What is your name again?
Fonda repeated.
It's Paul,
Bang said.
Bobby's calling him the producer. It's hysterically funny.
Oh, Fonda said. She frowned a little.
Now all these people,
Bobby said,
are running around telling their friends it's been, quote, documented, unquote, that all men are curious about the taste of Pud Jones. And all thanks to some guy at Starbucks who ordered a vanilla latte and took a sip that launched him into a remembrance of Schlong's past.
I'm thinking, that's right, redneck. Make fun of science. Notes from the Upper West Side is a work of fiction. The people depicted in this work do not exist. Notes from the Upper West Side, copyright 2023, by Dan Reg.